Hello, how are you? This is Mitzi of Love Children Restored. How you doing today? Hi everyone. How are you? How are you? I am doing well. I am doing well. Happy Friday. My marker was a green, so I had to use like this green marker to put that, the person came. But you know what, y'all? I remember when they told me to bring extra. I remember when I told you, okay, I got to tighten this up now. When I was, okay, I'm back. That's better. Yes, I was using my husband's stand and I don't know, it keeps dropping even when I tighten it. But yeah, so I was saying that it was such an overflow of students. When I got there and I signed in at their check-in table, the one thing I noticed, because I came in the back of the building, we parked and was ready to bring in supplies. I noticed when I was walking to the front, I seen so many young men, young boys. And so I was just like, wow, that's weird. I mean, it was weird in the fact that usually you go to these events and there's a lot of girls. It was a lot of boys. So when I signed in and I started walking back through and looking on each side, of the gym and on the other, it was so many young men. It was a lot of young men. And you know what the thing that bothered me the most? I didn't have gifts for them. I didn't have gifts for them. So what I had, a documentation I shared with all of them, and I shared, candy and all that stuff. But man, I would have loved to have given them baskets or treat bags or. So you know what? I said, I'm not gonna let this happen again. I said, I'm gonna have to go and get stuff for them. It was so many mail. I wish I could really had graphs. I don't even know if if you can tell the video that I posted in the back, all of those that were entering in at first were all male because they had came out of a workshop, male was leading, this workshop for them. So it was a lot of young men from middle school, from high school. It was a lot of young ladies that were so blessed. I wish I could really capture every single picture of everyone in every single video because they loved the basket. They were super duper surprised. They were super duper psyched. And the other thing about it was they were intentionally listening. Really, they were intentionally listening. They were asking excellent questions. Some were able to give, just a little snippet of their testimony or whatever they knew. So it was a really, really, really good event. Kudos to Madison Park Village for putting this on, the Youth Summit, Julia Meha, the city councilor, for backing this. It really was a great event. I loved it. And to be honest, the hour that they allotted us 2 hours. So the first hour was for us to get set up. And the second hour was for us to, they were doing the raffle game where they had to come and sign and all that. I think they needed more time. I think they needed more time to make their way to all the tables because it was some wonderful, wonderful, wonderful outreach tables there for the community. A lot from the community, as well as all the sponsorships of, because they had food for them and drinks for them, and people that really invested in putting this youth summit on. It was a total success. So thank you to all that had donated to Love Children Restored, because as you see in those pictures, what in the pictures, you see I have flowers over their faces because I really, really don't like posting kids. Sometimes they'll say, you can post me, I don't care. Some of the girls like, I don't care, I can get in, but I don't, just for me, because, you never know where the picture's going to go. So I like to put something over their face but try to keep the smile. So that's if you notice, you can see the smile because I'm like, I have to keep the smile. I cover the face, the eyes, the hair, all that stuff, but the smiles are precious. So that's what I always have this thing, save the smile, so I'll put the smile over them. But it was really good. It was really informative. They had a really great town hall. They asked questions. They actually had, after they finished visiting all of our tables, they actually had another portion of where they asked questions. They had to answer questions about what they learned in the different workshops, as well as ask questions of what they thought, or for their future endeavors. What are your goals, your aspirations? And it was, it had to come up to the mic. It wasn't just sit in those blue chairs. Like those blue chairs, it was no empty seat. They could not just sit there. They had to come to the front, grab the mic, tell what they learned in the workshop that they were in the first portion, what they learned from it, and how was it going to use them going further in life. It was just a really, really, really beautiful investment into our future leaders, because listening to them, they were our future leaders. They were just on point with everything. So that's what I was wanting to come to say. I just want to come and tell you guys thank you, do a quick debrief. So that was yesterday. Today I was off. I don't work on Fridays. I have every Friday off. But I worked with my husband today. He did an event in our city, so we did that this morning. It was from 10 to 2, and it went really, really good. It was our first time over there for that type of event, and he enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. The market enjoyed it, so we had a really nice time. So now your girl is about to... I think I'm going to go. I keep saying I want to take a nap, but if I take a nap, it's going to run into dinner time, because I know me, I will be asleep for so long. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go and buy some boy stuff, because I'm doing another event. And this event, well, I have 2 events. I have one this Sunday, but that is like an event I do with my books and T-shirts and all that stuff. So that's not like an outreach thing, but I have another outreach event. So I want to be prepared for boys. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I just told my husband before he went to sleep to let him know I'm going to go out and get some boy stuff. Because it was funny. One boy was saying, he was funny. He said to me, he was like, I don't understand. He's like, look at these beautiful gifts these girls are getting. You knew we were coming. Where's our gift? I cracked up laughing. Because he was so real, he was so serious, and he was so right. But so with that being said, thank you guys. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. And truly, thank you for your prayers, because they did not go unwanted. Thank you so much, because God truly showed up in there. And I just thank you all so much, and have a nice night.